Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing? Okay, I have my mentorship class tonight. So I said, let me get into it now. Let's get into this Rick Ross $10,000 boss grant because I am on a mission to show entrepreneurs how simple it is to apply for business grants. You do not need a grant writer. I don't care if you're not good at writing. You've never applied for a grant. Business grant applications are really simple. One key fact you want to do is when you start filling out grants, you want to make sure that you're writing down your answers and you're keeping them so that when it's now time to apply for another grant, we still have those answers. So this is going to be the Boss Up grant from Rick Ross. It's $10,000. It's number 327 if you have my grant bundle. If you don't have my grant bundle, I have over 1,000 business grants, training videos like this, walking you through the process. If you want my grant bundle, comment grants in the chat and a link will be sent to you. But I'm going to do a walkthrough over this application so everyone can see how simple it is. And then everyone tonight who is on this live for free needs to apply to the Boss Grant. Okay, so here are the requirements. You have to be a millennial or a Gen Z. So the owner of the business has to be a millennial or a Gen Z. The business must be registered in the United States, meaning it needs to be an LLC or a corporation, which is why I make sure every business you want to start is an LLC or a corporation so that you can get the benefits of having a corporation or an LLC. Don't just be a sole proprietor, DBA. There are benefits to when you actually go and register your business. Next, the business has to be at least open for a year. Well, not open. The entrant must be in business for at least 1 year at the time of entry. They're going to, I don't know how they're going to track time. I don't know if they're going to track time based on your LLC registration or if you can show that you were maybe a DBA or a sole proprietor before and then you just got your LLC. I don't know which, but they want you to be in business for a year. The business must be in good standing with the state, including all filing reports and paying taxes. So you want to have your entity in good standing. So whether or not it's filing your annual LLC report or if it's filing your LLC annual report and paying your fee, it has to be in good standing. So if it's not in good standing, we're going to go ahead tomorrow morning and get it in good standing, okay? And then last but not least, the business must have a meaningful impact on culture and the Black community, okay? So let's get into the grant application. Okay, first is going to ask for your name. Next is going to ask for your company name. It's going to then ask for your website. If you don't have a website, what we're going to do is we're going to go on GoDaddy.com tonight and we are going to get our domain name. Okay, so that way when we're doing the application, we can at least put our domain name on. It's going to take them a couple of weeks to get to your application. That gives you enough time to go ahead and get you a little landing page, a little one-page website, a little something, okay? But they want to know your website. They want your company social media, okay? If we don't have a business social media, we need to tonight make a business Instagram page, Facebook page, TikTok page, whichever is your social media platform of choice, and have, I would say, give me at least 3 rows of different photos of your business, of quotes, of your product, of reviews, whatever it is that your business does. So the page at least looks like it's doing something. And then I would say at least give me a post 3 to 4 times a week so that the page is growing and is consistent. So when they finally get to your application and they click on your Instagram page, it doesn't look like you haven't posted since, 3 weeks ago. Okay. So they want your business social media. Now they want your address. Type a 1 in the comments if so far on this grant application you feel like you can fill this out on your own. Type a 1 in the comments if you feel like, okay, so far the questions you've asked I can do on my own without a grant writer, before I go on, to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, I got some ones, so let's go on. Now they're going to want our email address. Let me get on my soapbox for 1 second. We are not about to ask Rick Ross for $10,000, and my email address ends in Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, iCloud, me.com. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and buy our domain name at GoDaddy.com, and then it's going to give us an option of having a branded email address. We're going to click yes, and we're going to go get a branded email address. So info@yourbusinessname.com, customer service at yourbusinessname.com, your first name at yourbusinessname.com. We have to have a branded email address. Now, it's not saying on the application branded. I'm just telling you, when they see Gmail, Hotmail, iCloud, me.com, it's like you have a bonnet on your business. You are not going to be taken seriously, okay? So we want our application to stand out above all of the rest. We want to look like we've invested in ourselves, right? We've invested in ourselves by having an LLC, by having a website, by having business social media. We're going to have a branded email address, okay? If you don't know how to get a branded email address, type an email in the comments and a link will be sent to you about how to get, I have a webinar on how to get a branded email address. Okay, provide a written response for each of the following questions. Each answer should be 200 words max, okay? Here is the first question. Boss moves. Briefly share your background. What motivates you to be a boss and build your own company? Briefly share your background and what motivates you to be a boss and build your own company. If on your own, without a grant writer, can you in 200 words or less type out why, like what your background is, like where you coming from, what did you used to do, and then what made you want to be a boss and build your own company. If you can do that on your own, give me a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat if in 200 words or less you can explain a little bit about yourself and then why you wanted to be a boss and build your own company. Let's see if we can do that. I can move. Okay, I got me a 2. Okay, here's our next question. More than money, community matters. How's your company making a difference in showing love in your community? How is your company making a difference in showing love in your community? Is your business providing a service that helps the community? Okay, the community can be a certain group of people. It could be a certain area of people. So let me give an example. Let me give an example. If you do some kind of consulting work, right? Do you help underprivileged people? So if I was a business consultant and I helped veterans be able to start their LLCs, and veterans who are either retiring or they're discharged, be able to start their business. If I had a barbecue restaurant and I hired people that lived in my community, right? So in my area, I hired people. If I maybe were selling something that was positive, right? So if I maybe am selling organic smoothies, right? I'm selling healthy foods, so I'm making my community healthier. When it talks about showing love in your community, are you helping a certain type of person? Are you hiring a certain type of person? Is what you're doing bringing some kind of joy to the community, right? The community could be anything. Let's just say I sell sweaters, but I sell sweaters to the bodacious women, like plus size girls. So I am helping the community of plus size dolls have great self-esteem by being able to wear fashion forward clothes. They aren't stuck with just wearing the little frumpy stuff in the mall, that the plus size clothes has. What are you doing to help people besides you, basically? If your business doesn't do anything in general, are you doing something as a business outside, right? So when I had my hair salons, I had Super Express, 10 locations, Texas, Louisiana. On Mother's Day and on Christmas, we would always give away like 5 sew-ins, right? So either I could talk about with my salons, I'm empowering women by hiring, women to work at my salons. I can talk about how I'm giving away free sew-ins. What are you doing to help people in your community? Our third question is the come up. Share a time you faced a challenge as an entrepreneur. How did you use your boss mindset to overcome and stay on top of your game? Share a time you faced a challenge as an entrepreneur. How did you use your boss mindset to overcome and stay on top of your game? If you can answer that question in 200 words or less on your own, give me a 3 in the chat so that I know that we're all on the same page. This grant application that I'm going through is a $10,000 grant, Rick Ross, for you got to have an LLC, US-based, been in business for a year, either be a millennial or a Gen Z and be based in the US with an active LLC or corporation. It's going to be number 327 in my grant bundle. If you don't have my grant bundle, comment grants in the comments. The application that I'm going over is how a lot of the business grant applications are. Number 1, they're going to be online. Number 2, they're going to ask you a question and they're going to tell you how many words they want you to answer this in. So all the questions that I've been asking, they want it only in 200 words or less. So no, we are not going to start about the first challenge was when you was born, you had sickle cell. We aren't going back to those days, right? Give me one challenge that you had as an entrepreneur. Did you have an issue with startup capital? Did you have an issue with maybe you were the only person who's ever, been an entrepreneur, so you didn't have anyone to kind of mirror or look at, and you were just, winging this? Did you maybe have a business and due to COVID you had to stop, so you had to kind of downsize or close your business and then restart it? Did maybe a fire or a robbery or something happen that almost took you out? Did you suffer some kind of illness or a death in the family? Or are you just thugging it out every single day? You want something new for you and your family, and you have a vision that God gave you, and you are just not giving up. What is your challenge? One reason why I say that it's best if you fill out the applications is because who else can sell your baby better than you? Better than you. You're the person that's sacrificing your time, your money, your efforts, your energy. So it's like your heart is in your business. So the best person to sell your business is you. Next question, building a legacy. Describe your vision for the future. How would you use this grant to fuel your hustle and expand your company? Okay, describe your vision for your future and how would you use this grant to fuel your hustle and expand your company? So it's a $10,000 grant. We're going to talk about what we can use with $10,000. We don't want to talk about a budget of $100,000 and we're only getting 10, because clearly there is a big gap between what you need to get the vision accomplished versus what you're getting. So whatever is the vision, $10,000 needs to make a difference with that vision. So not only do you want to talk about what your vision is, you also want to talk about how you needing X, Y, and Z, the $10,000, is going to get you to this vision. If I have Joy's Barbecue, maybe I'm saying if I had a commercial van, not only could I have people coming to my restaurant, but I now could be doing caterings, venue events, pop-up shops, blah, blah, blah. So maybe $10,000 for a commercial van, would help me be able to expand my catering mobile stream of income. If I had a boutique, maybe if I was able to expand my inventory or buy my inventory in bigger bulk. Maybe I get this sweater for $10 here in the US, but if I can go get this sweater over in China, I could pay $5 for it, but I have to now buy it in a bigger quantity. Maybe I sell some kind of skin. Here we go. I sell a lip gloss, right? I have Joy's lip gloss. I'm the lip gloss queen. I got the best lip gloss in the city, right? Megan Thee Stallion was seen wearing my lip gloss when she was on tour in Houston. So now everybody wants my lip gloss. I can't make it anymore in my house. I now need to outsource the production of my lip gloss and the bottling of it to a manufacturing company. Maybe I have the money to outsource it, but I don't have enough money to patent or trade secret my formula. I can't just give my formula out, because then the big manufacturing company is going to steal my formula and sell it to my competition or a bigger brand. What does your business need $10,000 for? We're not going to say operating expenses. We're not going to say to catch up on bills. We're not going to say to pay ourselves. We're not going to say anything that's not going to make us money. Okay? So what does your business need the $10,000 for? And then how is that going to help you meet your goals for what you have for the future? Supporting material optional. Although it says optional, we're going to do it. Here's your chance to shine. Got photos of your company in action, a fire video about your business, testimonials from happy customers and community members. Upload supporting materials for Max and show us why you're a boss. Okay, here's what's going to separate the bosses from the regular folks. What can you showcase about your business? Do you have a product line? Right? You have a product, so you want to maybe have some product placement. You want to show how nice your product is, how it's bottled, how it's manufactured, boom, boom, boom. Does your product maybe give some results? So I have Joy's weight loss tea. If you drink my weight loss tea, you are guaranteed to lose 10 pounds. So now I have all these videos of women who are just crying, oh my gosh, I was so big and I was overweight. I didn't have enough confidence. And I drank Joy's weight loss tea and I lost 10 pounds. Now it says for Max, right? But what we're going to do to make ours stand out, we're going to combine all of these things into one video, right? So you can go on, they have an app called, I think it's Pick, Play, Post. Bam, bam. Let me show you the app. Here's the app, Pick, Play, Post. And Pick, Play, Post, or you can go on Instagram and make your Instagram reel, right? But I would upload some testimonials. I would upload me showing my product. I would upload if I have any kind of branded paraphernalia, like a branded polo or a branded shirt, like a picture of me either at my register or in the field or a company van. I'm going to make videos, right? Video sale. So I will maybe make a compilation video of me, in logo material if I have that, me showing the products, me either having a video testimonial or a written testimonial. Baby, if we got to get our mama, our cousin, our sister to give us a testimonial, like whatever we got to do, we need to have us a testimonial. And I will make a video of that. I wouldn't just upload, like 4 pictures. Make me a video, put like some like little music behind it. I will put Rick Ross Biggest Boss on the back of, my video, because it's the Boss Grant, and that's Rick Ross song. I'm showing him like, I got some theme music, but make it a video so when someone's watching it, they're captivated by all what you've accomplished, right? Have your logo in there. But how do you sell yourself? So I will have one little compilation video. I'm going to have a video of me talking. Get you a little ring light. If you have branded merch, put your branded merch on. If you don't have branded merch, we just don't have it. And you are going to sell yourself. Well, I'm camera shy, and baby, do you want this $10,000 or not? Do you want the $10,000 or not? So why do you need this $10,000? Whatever is that reason, write it down on a Post-it note and just put that reason right there on your ring light. So you're talking to your problem. Forget the camera. The camera just happens to be here. Talk to your Post-it note. You need this $10,000 for inventory. You need this $10,000 for your security deposit on your office space. You need this $10,000 so you can go ahead and get your inventory. You need this $10,000 so you can go ahead and get these bottles. Whatever you need this $10,000 for, write it and post it on your light and talk to what it is that you need. You want to be sincere. You want to look your best. So fellas, go ahead and get your little haircut, comb your hair, put a little oil on your face. Don't be ashy on here. Ladies, give me a little lip gloss, a little earring, be kind of, coordinated. You ain't got to go buy an outfit. You ain't got to be in Gucci and Gold, but look your best, right? Make sure you have lighting. Make sure whatever is behind you is not, is not messy. It's not dirty. It's not junky. I'm not saying go rent an Airbnb. Wherever you are is where you are. Just kind of pick up where you are. And you want to have a video of telling them why you deserve this grant. Hi, I am Joy. Say your name, and you are the CEO of Blase Blog. You're not the owner. Give yourself a title. Hi, I'm Joy. I'm the founder and CEO, or I'm the CEO of Joy's Lip Gloss. Joy's Lip Gloss is an up-and-coming lip gloss brand that I stand by 110% because I use natural and organic products in my lip gloss that won't dry your lips and that won't blah, blah, blah. I have been fighting for my business since 2020. I am the first in my family to, venture off into being an entrepreneur. Growing up and, being evicted from house to house because my mom wasn't stable. I learned I had to go out here and get it on my own. I am not afraid of hard work or dedication. I just need a $10,000 investment so that I can invest in packaging to be able to, package my lip gloss and blah, blah, blah. If I am chosen for this grant, I promise you, I will give a 10%, or I will give I will be, the best return on your investment. You got to now come sell yourself. Okay? So you're scared, you don't like the video. Once again, do you want the $10,000? Why should they pick you over all of the other applicants? And that's going to come from them seeing you, seeing your spirit, seeing your heart, seeing you really take this thing seriously, right? And so I would do a compilation video with a little music on the background, a little Rick Ross boss in the background. And I would do a video of, selling myself. If there's some kind of story behind why you started your business or what happened to your business, or, if there's anything that, that a boss can relate to, talk about it, right? Don't make it. No one has 10, 20 minutes to listen to your whole song. No one has that, but give them a good 3-5 minute video on, why they should pick you as the biggest boss. And I want to say that's it. Hold on. That's it. So this grant application has 6 questions. I will save this live if you are just coming in late. I went over the Rick Ross $10,000 business grant. It's going to ask you 6 questions that they want you to ask in 200 words or less, just talking about your entrepreneurship journey and why you are a boss, some of the challenges you face, and why you chose to be an entrepreneur. If you have my grant bundle, this grant application is number 327 in my grant bundle. If you don't have my grant bundle and you want to get a link to my grant bundle, it has over 1,000 business grants like this one. It has training videos walking you through how to apply for the different grant applications, what to ask for, what not to ask for. Comment grants in the comments and a link will be sent to you. If your page is private, DM me the word grant and a link will be sent to you. But everyone needs to be applying for this grant this weekend. Everyone needs to be applying for this grant tonight. Everyone needs to be applying for business grants because it's a great way to get money, number one, into your business that's debt free. There's no credit check, you don't need financials, you don't need tax returns, and there's not going to be a monthly note on the 1st, okay? This is debt-free money that you can use to start, grow, or expand your business. I want to say this is due on the 21st. Okay, so Rick is due on the 21st, so that is going to be Friday, okay? So this grant is going to be due on Friday. So all you got to have is a U.S.-based business. The founder has to be a millennial or Gen Z. They have to be able to be in business for at least a year. The entity has to be active with your state. So if you have an inactive LLC, you need to file your reports with your state to make it active. They want an email address, a website, and a business social media, your business name, and then you're answering those 6 questions, okay? That is all that is needed for the $10,000 Rick Ross Boss Grant, okay? If you don't have my grant bundle, comment grants in the comments, and a link will be sent to you. If you don't have money for my grant bundle, you can Google business grants. A lot of them will pop up. But there are grants that are going all throughout the month, all throughout the year. They're continuous. Most grants are going to require LLC, EIN, business bank account because the money has to go to the business name. They're not going to be able to Cash App or Zelle you the money. If you don't have those things, still apply. And then in the interim, just go on ahead and get those things so that when they ask you for your EIN or your bank account, you are good to go. Okay? So I will post this live on my page if you are, just tuning in late so that you can kind of see how I walk through the Rick Ross $10,000 business grant. But business grants are a great way to apply for funding for your business that's not going to make you go into debt. It's not going to affect your cash flow. There's not going to be a note that's due on the 1st. We're not worried about late payments, but we need to use the money, of course, for a business purpose. So marketing, remodeling, rent in office space, payroll for other people, any kind of professional fees, trademarks, patents, trade secrets, any kind of commercial vehicles, a marketing plan, any kind of supplies, anything that you're going to use for the business to help grow or expand your business. Okay, so I will post this. I will post this on my page, and I'll also post it in my See You at the Bank University. If you are interested in joining my my business community, I have in there a grant course. I have in there my business funding class, how to establish business credit that's solely in the business EIN, so you don't have to always be a personal guarantor. And I have in the university right now, how to form your own LLC, a webinar that walks you through step by step how to form your LLC. I think I do 12 different states. I cover 3 of the anonymous states. If you're interested in getting all those freebies in my community, you want to comment join in the chat, and a link will be sent to you to join my See You at the Bank University. Okay, I am trying to help all entrepreneurs be able to structure their business, to be able to get funding and the capital that they need to start, grow, or expand their business, so we can kind of end 2024 with a bang. Okay, I will post this live. Everyone needs to be applying for the Rick Ross grant. What's the grant? Bank of America and QuickBooks also have a grant this month, and Famous Amos has a $50,000 grant that's going to be due coming up also. So I have my mentorship program at 9. So I will probably get back on live either later on this week, and then of course next week, so we can kind of walk through some of those grants, because June just has a lot of grants for businesses. So you guys can kind of see what the other questions are going to be like. They're all going to be similar. So I will do a walkthrough of the QuickBooks and the Famous Amos $50,000 grant. And I want to say there's going to be a startup grant that's going to be in June also. There's going to be a startup grant in June. I got to think of the name, where you don't even have to have an LLC. All you got to do is just have, like, I think I want to start a business. So for everyone who's, not quite at that LLC level, I'll also do a walkthrough grant on that startup grant that's due in June. Okay. Everyone have an awesome night, and I will, of course, see you at the bank.